Welcome to Founders Future, a podcast powered by Closers.io, where we explore the journeys of innovative entrepreneurs and the road ahead for their companies. I'm your host, Natalie Borowska, and in each episode, we uncover the stories behind impactful ventures, the challenges faced, the lessons learned, and the strategies fueling future growth. Today, I'm thrilled to be joined by Nilgun Onal, who is a registered nurse and integrative health practitioner who helps high-achieving women heal stress-driven gut and hormone issues through her 6-month health reset program. Drawing on her clinical background and integrative approach, she focuses on addressing root causes rather than just managing symptoms. Her work centers on giving women a clear, structured path to regain energy, calm their nervous system, and restore balance in their digestion and hormones. I'm so happy to have you on the podcast today.
Hello, I'm so happy to be here.
So let's jump back into it. So what I like to do at the start of every podcast episode is I like to journey back in time. So tell us, what were you doing before you started your business and what motivated you to start?
Absolutely, yes. As you stated that I've been a registered nurse for over 12 plus years experience in the traditional healthcare setting. I actually worked for the same organization for all those years, and past 3 years being the assistant nurse manager on a very busy stroke unit. And what put me down on this path to become an integrative health practitioner is my own health challenges that I couldn't find answers to by traditional medicine, and also having my son going through similar challenges. That's what put me on to searching for alternative ways to help myself and help my son. So that's where it all began.
100%. And did you always know that you were going to be like an entrepreneur slash like business owner, or was it something that kind of came to you once you guys kind of figured out how to fix your own like health issues?
Honestly, I've never thought about becoming an entrepreneur until I dive deep into functional integrative medicine and really seeing the other side of the story. No, I did not. I always had dreamt of becoming a nurse and working at a hospital, really serving patients and helping them transform their health. But as I spent more years in the healthcare setting, and quickly I realized that we weren't really helping them in the best way possible, really, treating them in the acute care setting, diagnosing them, giving them pills, and sending them home with no actual plan or lifestyle change. So no, I didn't think about becoming an entrepreneur, but my experience and the story has led me to it.
100%, yeah. And I feel like your core value, like just based on like speaking, is like really like helping people. So it's great that the business that you run today really allows you to do that. And with the business, tell us a little bit more about who's your ideal customer and who do you love working with?
I love working with high-performing women, which I am, because I've struggled with the same problems while I was working at a full-time 9 to 5 job and for so many years. And without even knowing, those were all chronic stress related, cortisol related. And I had my own like gut imbalances, gut digestive issues like bloating after every meal, and also hormonal imbalances. And at some point, you don't even realize you have those symptoms and what's causing them. We just like keep pushing harder as high achievers. Our mentality is like mindset works very different. We are the go-getters, really taking care of everybody else, everyone around us. I was taking care of patients, doing a lot of extra work, taking on more responsibility at work, doing other people's work. But in the process, I was forgetting to take care of myself. So those are the type of women I really love to help, and those are my really ideal clients that came to me asking for help.
100%. So it sounds like working with yourself in a way, it's just because you have like that lived experience and you really can understand like the people that you work with. So I think that's so great. And then so tell us a little bit more about your core offering and what it looks like to work with you specifically.
Yes, definitely. So I do have a 6 month health reset program. I do keep it at 6 month length because there's a process until our bodies start responding that way with the symptoms. So, like I tell my clients, I don't have a magic pill. Like I cannot just, touch you or give you one thing to change everything overnight. So it took some time to get there. So it will take us some time to heal the body from within. So I start with usually with an initial 15-minute health strategy call, which is free, 15 to 20 minutes to answer any questions, what they are dealing with, what their core issues, to see if I can truly help them. And then after that process, I have their application in. That if they want to move forward, we do a 60 to 90-minute deep dive, like case review, which I charge $500 for that. And then when we do that case review, I go in detail, listening to their symptoms, problems, what they have done in the past, what worked, what haven't worked, and what they're looking to achieve from this program, right? And then once we do that, if they want to move forward a 6-month program, that includes all the functional labs, three monthly coaching calls with me, and as well as the liver detox, which I have my clients go through. That includes all of that. The 6-month program is 8K total. But if they pay in full and if they want to do a payment plan, if they're on a budget, we work around that.
100%, yeah. And I think 6 months is like the perfect, I guess, time frame because you need those 6 months to really achieve that like true change. And then you dive into more of like preventative medicine because once you hit like the root cause and really do fix like the current symptoms, then you can like go into like preventing it from happening in the future. And awesome. So tell us a little bit more about like your marketing and what you do in terms of lead generation to really bring on new clients like month to month.
It is totally organic marketing. So when I initially started, I had my Instagram business account, which I started. I didn't even know how to make a post or how to do reels at the time. But there was just like a, ripping the band-aid of just, getting it, showing up on camera, really trying to explain people what I wanted to do and how I can help them in a more supportive way. So that's what I've been doing, and also word of mouth. A lot of people who knew me previously, knowing my work ethic and how I work with people, how much I care. So those were the people initially who reached out, and those have been my first couple clients. And then those people refer other people to me, and then that's how the business started growing. Really, social media marketing, word of mouth, it's all organic. Yep.
100%. Yeah. I think it's great to have like that referral network, like really have like your first clients, like people that you know, and then they'll do like the marketing for you. So they'll talk about your services like to other people, and those are always the warmest leads, which is great. And then tell us about your goals for the next 6 to 12 months. Like what targets do you really want to hit?
As financially or for client base?
Whatever goals you have in
Yeah.
mind.
I definitely want to reach more and more women so that I can impact more lives. I'm very growth mindset and growth and impact oriented. And I love when I see those changes in people and how it impacts their life all throughout, not just their health, because it has that ripple effect once they start healing. How they look is, different, how they have more confidence in their body. They show up differently. They don't hesitate to take up more space. A lot of those women also dealing with um, some type of like mental issues, like, various like depression or any other emotional imbalances that comes along with the hormonal and gut digestive issues. So really want to reach more and more people, double my clientele so that I can double my income as well. That's my goal in the next 6 months or so.
100% just really having like that impact in mind. And I'd love to know, so I'm assuming right now like you're a solopreneur. Are you looking to maybe like bring on some new team members, or do you want to keep it like strictly like your own venture for now?
For now, I love everything I do about my work. I can't wait to get up in the morning to start working, honestly, because when I get those feedback from my clients, that just really fuels my soul and it just lights me up. But in the future, definitely, as I get more clients and I'm growing my business, I might have to bring in a team member.
And yeah, and I love the topic of delegation because I think it just helps so much. And then you can focus on your zone of genius working on the business, which is great, rather than just in the business. And then tell us, what do you feel like are going to be the biggest challenges to getting your goals in the coming year?
I have felt like organic social media marketing has its limits. So I might have to try some ads or other venues of like trying marketing and sales maybe and like we initially talked, the ads might be one of them.
100%. Yeah,
Mhm.
just really expanding that reach, definitely. And final question before we log out. If you could say one thing to your younger self, what would that one thing be?
If I had to say one thing, your health is everything. If you don't have your health, you have nothing. And a lot of the time, people hesitate to make that a big investment in their health and well-being. And for me, it's just a no-brainer because when we are not feeling good in our body, everything else is just gonna fail. And but when on the other side, when we're feeling really good, energized, confident, really ready to take up, whatever comes next. So that is why our energy is so important and our health is so important. And that's one thing that I will tell people. Just don't hesitate to invest in yourself, invest in your health.
100%. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I say that all the time. If you don't have your health, then you have nothing. 100%. You can't enjoy your life. So, like, just invest in yourself. The money will come back because you're healthy and you can make more.
Yes, it will come back multiplied. That's for sure. Mhm.
It's been so lovely chatting with you today. If our listeners want to find out more about you and your business, where would be the best place to go?
Definitely, they can check out my website. I do have a quick little application there if they would prefer to work with me. It's nilgunonal.com. And also, I have my Instagram business page, which is Nilgun Onal. So they can just follow me there. Mhm. Or send me a DM, just slide into my DMs and say hi.
100%. Yeah, thank you so much for coming on the pod. It's been such a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure as well. Thank you so much for having me.
And if you are a business owner and you're looking to scale your business and you really want to enhance your sales and marketing efforts, visit closers.io to hop on a call with our team and discover how we went from 0 to 30 million per year in less than 3 years. Until then, keep on climbing.